To the father of machine learning who coined this word, the field of study. What is machine learning? The field of study that gives computers the ability to learn, to understand, to analyze without being explicitly programmed is called machine learning. Who is that gentleman? The much talked about term machine learning was given by IBM's Arthur Samuel. When? In 1959. So it is not a new concept. Machine learning is started getting momentum right now because of high speed computational tool like GPU and other fast parallel processors. So we know IBM stands for International Business Machine, and various type of tools have been prepared, patented, invented by IBM, which are helping various industries, not only pharma industries. One of the tool of IBM is IBM Watson. It is very beautiful tool to help drug discovery scientists to fetch data from various sources and to give customized solution. According to him, field already we have studied, field of study that gives computer the ability or the power to learn without being explicitly programmed. Professor Samuel was an AI pioneer at an employee of IBM. He developed a program that learned how to play checkers better than he could. So as we have seen earlier also in first video, in my first course, data are used to train machine learning model, then various new data, the data other than training, that is test data of similar type, are fed to model. If model is giving perfect result, it means your model is now ready for deployment for solving real life problem. Or if it is not perfect, you have to go for fine tuning of the model by adjusting weights and bias. We will see what is weight and bias when we will discuss about deep learning, that is neural network, in next course. Right now just keep in mind, machine learning model is trained to get desired or perfect or expected output by finely adjusting weights and bias. Whenever you will read AI or machine learning or deep learning or neural network, you will keep coming across these two words, weights and bias. So the prime goal is to permit the computers learn automatically without any human involvement, as we have seen. So as I told you, feature, there are three things in AI: input data, feature and output. So what is input? The number or the image or the audio or the video or the data which you are feeding into machine learning is called input. And for example, you are giving a photo of dog to machine learning algorithm or model. Machine learning model will identify. So it is the input. Dog image is the input, and the features of dog: one nose, two ears, four legs, different types of hairs on the skin, color combination, they are the feature, right? A feature is one column of the data in your input set. So these data are to be put in terms of number while giving to machine learning input. For example, if you are trying to predict the type of pet someone will choose, your input features may include, so you have to make a program that this particular family or person will choose which type of pet animal, cat or dog or something else. So what are the criterias based on which you will judge or model will judge that he or she will like to own cat or dog or something else? So your input features may include family income, age, home region and others. So the label is the final choice, such as dog or fish. So I told you there are three things in machine learning: input data, predicted output, feature and label. So once again we will see in next slide what is feature and label. Label is result, as I told. Feature means the characteristics or the major qualities of the particular image or the input data set. Once you are done with training the model, you will expose it to set of new input having same features. It will present the predicted label, that is type of pet for that particular person only. So already we have seen study machine learning is study from data, recognize pattern and make decisions with negligible human intervention. We will see all these, what is pattern, what is clustering, what is supervised machine learning, and all this in next slides. So machine learning model can understand image, sounds and languages. Machine learning is the ability of a machine to improve its performance based on previous result. Finding use from helping people, these are the application now. Finding use from helping people with abilities to facilitating business with decision making and dynamic pricing. To identify skin cancer, as I told you, just by taking the image of the skin, algorithm will tell you this is the skin cancer of so and so type, this is the skin cancer either in first stage or last stage, or this is not a picture of cancer skin, but in future if this person does not stop doing so and so, he may become the victim of cancer, skin cancer, because of so and so reason. For example, he is exposing himself to sunlight, or his family history predisposes him to become a victim of cancer. Likewise, various features you are giving. So input is the skin. What is the input? Skin photo is the input. And what are the feature? Type of skin, size of skin, type of hair on the skin color, any lesion out there or not, and what, and everything which can be used to determine the chances or identity of the cancer of the skin will be feature. And what is the label? This is the skin of a cancer. It is the labeled data or output, right? So if we talk about pharmaceutical industry, example is whether a chemical structure is suitable for diabetes treatment or not, or heart problem. It is the problem. It is the question. This question has to be answered by machine learning algorithm. It will be called model. So let's imagine that you have to create a system that answers above question. This question answering system that experts build is called a model. And this model is shaped by a process called training. What is training? You will show images, you will give some output, machine will learn. You will expose to the same machine learning model with different type of data for same type of feature and same type of problem. If machine is not giving right data, you will adjust, you will fine tune, you will change, rechange, train, retrain, and you will fine tune, you will tweak the biases and weights until you get the right output. This can take several hours, several days, depending on the machine learning algorithm you are choosing, type of data you have, and type of problem. The aim of training is to develop a precise model that answers questions fittingly most of the time. Finally, to train a model, we require to collect data to train on. Now again, example from pharma world. Suppose we want to predict the new indication of a already approved drug, that is repurposing. Suppose we want to predict the new indication of a already approved drug molecule based on the structure of the drug, then here structure of the drug is the input and various characteristics of the drug molecule are features, and new indication is label or output or result or prediction. So our goal is to predict the label using the feature. Clear? Now with this we finish machine learning initial basics. Now we will go in detail about type of problems machine learning can solve.